Is somebody up yet? Here, I'm going to put a link in here that I just completed. And I don't know if I put in a topic on this. I don't think I did. On our Let's Go Help chat. I think I forgot to put a topic on there. But what I want to talk about today is, and I don't have a whole lot of time because Megan's going to be on soon to go live, and I don't want to take her thunder away. Okay, so I'll make this as fast as possible. I'll put the links in the YouTube channel because it's people don't realize how to get help in this country anymore because of Google. Google tells you, will help you with anything as long as you have money, okay? But you can't use Google if you don't have money. And so many people, we have a highest rate of poverty in this country than any other developed country in the world. This is our poverty rate. We're number one in people who are in poverty as a percentage of population. Not in the world, but just in the developed countries. So we're not talking about real poor countries. We're just talking about people in developed countries, and there's about 30 or more. And we have more people in poverty in our country than ever before. Also, people are losing wages in this country from 1980 to 1925. The red line is 90% of the workforce, 90% of the people are losing income as the country as a whole is growing, but the top 10% are the ones that are growing over the last 50 years, and the bottom 90% are shrinking. Now, what you have to also remember is that we have two things in our country, two parts. What makes up our country? There's two parts of it. And the biggest part is capitalism, okay? So that's the biggest part of our country is capitalism. And that represents about 60% of everything in our country is capitalism. And that's all we know. And that's what we're trained to do. This is what Google is. Capitalism is getting money to solve problems. So that's what they do, is they get money, and you have to have money to solve your problems if you want to use capitalism. But we have another part of our community, of our country, that is, well, it's called community. I call it community. It's where people are helping people. We decided to help people. We have churches, right, that help people, and neighborhoods that help people. Like if your neighbor has a fire in their house, you don't sit there and say, hey, I'll help you, but I got to get your credit card first, right? You don't do that to a neighbor, right? This is what a community is about. So we're not doing that, but we are set up to do it. We do that, and nobody tells you we do that as a country. And that represents 40% of the people who help people who and don't charge them money, okay? So 40% of our country helps people without charging them money. And that includes the government and nonprofit organizations. So you have, if you don't have money, you can't go to the 60% because they charge you money. And that's what Google is. So you have to go to these people over here. That's 40%. Now that's a big chunk of money to me. I was surprised when I found that out. Man, 40% of our country gives money to people to solve their problems. 40%. How much is that? Well, I don't know. The government is the bigger percent of that, right? Now here's what the government gives out, just in cash to help people, okay? And that's in 2025, they're going to give out $4.8 trillion. Now, what does that mean? To you, that means $18,787 in cash for every American, every adult. Now, that's an average. So some are getting more, some are getting less. That's how much is out. And they're there to solve problems. But because you can't use Google to do that, okay? Remember, you can't use Google to find the money and help for you to solve problems over here. If you have money, then you could use Google and use the community, and use capitalism. But if you want to use the community part of our country, you have to go over here, okay? How do you go over there? Well, it was very difficult until recently. I mean, this is what we're about. Let's Go Help tells you just over there. Every website we show you is only there. Every website we show you will never charge you money, okay? Every website we show you will never charge you money. But you don't have to join us to do that, okay? AI will do that for you, okay? AI will do that for you. Go to any of the AIs. I use chat, C-H-A-T, .openai.com, and there's a free service. Here's what you put in. I'm going to put a link to this in the bottom or in the chat. Oh, I did put it in the chat for members. And I'll put it in for non-members because they're the people I really want to help. You don't have the help of us that hold your hand through all this process. But here's how you can do it yourself. You go to chat.openai.com. Make sure you use the free service. And here's what I put in. If you're seeking assistance in Philadelphia to manage your debt and cover essential expenses, numerous nonprofit organizations and government programs offer support. Okay, here's a curated list of 50 forces. Now, how did I get that? You know, it's not too complicated. You have to say these kinds of things. You say, I want a list of, and make sure you say this, nonprofit organizations and government offices that provide free help and money to get me out of debt and pay my expenses living in Philadelphia, or put in your state, or put in your city to see what's available there, okay? And if you're in a small city, I would put your state, because that way you'll make sure you don't miss stuff. So you want to find, put nonprofits and government offices, because they're the only people that give out real grants. Anybody else that said, I mean, we give out grants, but it's minuscule compared to what the government and nonprofit organizations give out. So that's why you always want to say, I want to get help, I want to get money and help from government offices and nonprofit organizations to solve my debt, to get out of debt and pay my bills, okay? That's all you have to do, and they will, they'll spit it out, baby. They'll spit it out. I got 50 of them here, or sometimes it stops. Like it stopped at 30. Then I say, hey, you dummy, give me 20 more. I asked for 50. And you could probably get 100. Yeah. Here's the kind of things they have, okay? An organization called Clarify. And they give, here's a listing of the whole thing, of the whole 50 organizations. See, you're going to Google and hoping to get something done for free, and you won't. You won't. You won't. You'll get 500 billion websites, and they all want your money. Don't go to Google, okay? Here's what you get here. Okay, this says, Clarify is the first one. Provides financial counseling and education to help individuals manage debt and improve financial stability. Consumer Bankruptcy Assistance Corporation offers free debt counseling and pro bono, that means pro bono, Chapter 7 bankruptcy representation for low-income Philadelphia representatives. And the link is there. Money Management International provides nonprofit financial education and counseling to consumers struggling with debt, budgeting, housing, and student loan concerns. And you call them, make an appointment, okay? Credit Counseling Center, nonprofit that helps Philadelphia families get out of debt and control all their finances, creditcounseling.org. Money Fit for DRS, I don't even know what the hell DRS is, offers debt relief. Oh, that's what it is, DR relief. Programs and financial solutions to help individuals gain control of their product. Nonprofit organizations, they're not going to charge you. See, a lot of the other ones will charge you money, or they get a percentage. of money that you're trying to get out of debt with. So they're getting money from you one way or another. They have to. Community Legal Services, Philadelphia Legal Service. TURN, the Utility Reform Networks, provides assistance with utility bills and advocates for consumer rights. People's Emergency Center offers financial counseling and support services to families experiencing poverty. Okay, Lutheran Settlement House provides financial empowerment services, include budget management assistance. Catholic Social Services of the Archdiocese offers assistance programs, including help with basic needs and financial counseling. Jewish Family Centers Philadelphia provides financial assistance and counseling services to individuals and families in need. Salvation Army offers emergency financial assistance, including help with bills and other necessities. A United Way of Philadelphia connects individuals with resources for financial assistance. Philadelphia Corporation for Aging provides assistance for older adults, helping, including help with utility bills and other financial assistance. Pathways PA offers financial education and counseling services to help individuals achieve economic independence. Achievability provides support services, including financial literacy programs to help families break the cycle of poverty. Urban Affairs Coalition offers programs focused on economic development and financial literacy. Financial Unemployment Project provides assistance with unemployment issues and offers financial counseling services. I mean, I'm up to 19 only, okay? Congreso de Latinos Unidos, Mama on Main Street offers financial assistance and counseling services to individuals in needs. God, the Transition for Hope. Bibashi, I don't know what that provides financial assistance. They're all providing financial assistance. That means they're giving you money. Look at 50 places that give you money in Philadelphia. 50 places. Utility Emergency Service Fund. Philadelphia provides job training, financial literacy programs to help individuals achieve economic independence. Impact Services Corporation offers financial counseling and support services to veterans and low-income individuals. New Kensington, wow. The Women's Way offers issues facing women's girls, providing grants, advocacy, and education. Yeah, see, you're not going to find these in Google. You can't use Google, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have money. Google is great if you have money. If you don't have money. Now, the other thing you have to do is use this guy. Okay, you have to use your phone. Get off the internet when you find something, not on Google, but on AI or places like, see what these organizations also can be found in something called findhelp.org, okay? But I think AI is just a little nicer. But if you use findhelp.org or AI, then you have to use your phone. You don't look for an application to fill out, okay? Never look for an application to fill out. I mean, even if you are, use your phone first. It's too complicated to know what you're really eligible for. And you have to pre-qualify yourself. Look, you have 50 places here. You don't know which one should I do, okay? You do them all? Maybe. But you don't apply to them all. You contact them all to see if this is for you. Otherwise, you're pissing in the wind. Nothing's going to happen, okay? You have to call these people and ask them, is this a good place for me to apply? This is what my problem is. You don't have to worry about what to say. You just say, I need help, okay? And that's all you have to do. Please help me. I don't know where to go. And they may be able to help you. They may not. And if they can't help you, because some of them are only for women, so if you're not ready to dress and drag and you're a man, you still call them. Because what you do is find out from them where else can you go? They're helping people like you every day, and only in your area they're helping, only in your state or whatever. So that's why, hey, where do I go in my state with my kind of problem? They're going to know that even if they can't help you themselves, they know of other places that can help you because they do this every day. They talk to people every day. They go to meetings of people like themselves and that are solving these problems. See, we have 40% of our economy is trying to solve problems like yours, okay? But they don't advertise, so you never find them, see? So you're getting stuck in trying to use capitalism to find programs that are just for the community. So we do have a big community in this country that helps people. 40% of everything in in America is community related to help each other. Wow, and it's there for you and anybody else living in this country. You don't even have to be a citizen for a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I just accepted into the Master's Food Preserve. Great, Tammy. Is that the community, is that county cooperative extension? Yeah, it's at the cooperative extension service. See, that's great. A free service. Tammy, navigator extraordinaire, helping people, get things for free and get money and solve their financial problems with free stuff. So she just got accepted into Master Food Preserve program. This is where they teach you how to preserve food. Free! You don't have to go on Google and pay for courses. No, the government's doing that free because that's part of the community of living in America. Realize that America has 40% of it just aimed at the community to help people for free, and 60% that wants to get paid. Okay, now capitalism, good. I'm not saying this is bad. It's good, but it doesn't work for everybody. What are you going to do? The people really need help can't get it from capitalism. That's why you have to learn how to use the community. If you don't use the community, you're going to wind up in capitalism all the time and get pissed off because everybody there wants money and you ain't got any. Or you're going to go in debt further and try to solve the problem of having no money by having less money trying to pay them. So you're digging a hole. You're in a hole already, and the only thing you know to get out of the hole is dig deeper. That's crazy. That's banging your head against the wall and keep doing it and not having any results. So call people. Say hello to everyone. I'm Jessica, and I'm so excited to be part of the Let's Go Help 2 community to expand my knowledge about grants. I love articulating ideas. Oh, I look forward to that. Adiel, that sounds good to me. Please share the mail when I can forward the messages. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put this link in YouTube. Give me a minute or two. I got to reformat it and put it there. Stay tuned on Let's Go Help 2 because we have where you get one-on-one help. I think it's Megan going to help you find out how to get grants and stuff like this. Don't use Google. Use AI, or if you're going to use the internet, only go to the internet with .org or .gov. Don't use anybody else. And a good place to start if you're not a member is findhelp.org. O-R-G, findhelp.org. O-R-G, okay? And start with there, and then get on the phone and talk to people. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, there's 50 organizations in Philadelphia, and you could find 50 organizations in your city. Maybe not as much, maybe more, you don't know. But you call them. You don't look for an application to fill out, you call them, okay? Make sure you do that. Call, baby, call. Call me irresistible. If I could sing, I would do that more, but I can't. But I can show you where to get money for free. So join me at letsgohelp.com. And we have people like Megan and Tammy and all these people that help you one-on-one as much as you want. as much as you need. And thank you for applying to our grant. We had a record number of applications, thank you, because that shows that people really have a need. Our next grant, every month we have 4 grants. Okay, the next one is free laptop computers, because you need that. It's hard to go on the internet on this. This is for calling people. The laptop is for finding out the programs and filling out applications, so you need that. And make sure you do that and apply to our free laptop computers on the 30th of every month, and on the 4th, we give out $40,000. But next month, we're cutting that down to $2,000. We had a little bump in our income last month, and trying to recover from that. So we're giving out a little less money. We usually give out about $70,000, so I think now it'll be $50,000 this month. But we're still giving. Why do we give? Because it feels so good. It's selfish. It's selfish to give. That's why all these navigators are there to help you as much as possible, just showing you for free how to get help you need in life to get through this stupid shit called life. Everybody's got to do it, though. Not many options. Well, you have an option, but that's not fun. Let us help you. And that's the fun part, trying to figure out how to get out of your problem. Yeah, make that a mission. There's help out there, if you know where to look. And that's what Let's Go Help does. We love telling people where to go. So let us tell you where to go. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can help some people here. Oh, this thing is falling off the table. Okay, okay, hold on, YouTubers. I'll see if I can help you a little bit before I go. Okay, let's see. He's lost in the 80s and 90s. Sorry, you need a moderator to keep the jerks out. Well, you can't get rid of jerks. That's like weeds in your lawn. He tells people to make calls to pick up the phone, and yet no one picks up the phone anymore. That's right. No, but you have to. It's like Joe Biden, the lights are on, but nobody's home. Well, who's that? Well, thresholds, what are you doing besides complaining like a child? Threshold moment. He's from the 80s and 90s. He was famous. That's right. Well, I don't know. If you have a real problem, let me know. You have a problem with you, not me. You're not going to change me. What are you doing this for? It's a year, 2024, and he tells people to make a phone. That's right. And if you don't do that, you're not going to get anything. Mr. Kittle, what are you doing? Chafing it. The girl miniature, thank you. Let's see, it's all about the surface presentation, but when you get underneath, there's nothing there. Is that me? Well, it's not for you, that's all. He's not okay, he's coming apart at the same. I don't know what you're talking about. Feeling depressed about your scam that you made millions from Andrew. Oh, the threshold moment. I remember I used to see you in the commercial. Yeah, that worked well. But that was books, and people never read books. Sort of like diet books. People people buy diet books, and we're still the fattest country in the world. So books don't help anybody. I love to find money to purchase land in California, build tiny home community. Yeah, well, okay. Go to findhelp.org and put in housing, okay? And then start calling people. If you don't want to call people, yeah. This is why everybody's so happy. They're not calling people on the phone, right? Fuck no. They're miserable. They can't get anything done. One question, can you do a Q&A? Yeah, I do that for members. If you want to join us, letsgohelp.com. And it's $20 a month, and you apply to all our grants if you like, but the most important thing is that training you how to use government grants. I mean, this is a lot of money that's given out every year, and it's half of our country, almost. It's 40%. So 40% of everything in our country is from government and nonprofit organizations. So if you don't want to use that, and you have money to use Google, fine, do it. I don't care what you do. I'm just telling you what's available. I love seeing your energy. As a young woman, I need help sourcing grants to support my nonprofit, okay? What you want to do, Warrior Spirit, is get help to do that. No matter where you live, here's where you go. You go to sba.gov/ and then local-assistance, sba.gov/ local-assistance, and put in your zip code. And you'll find anywhere from 4 or 5 organizations to 50 organizations that will help you start and grow your nonprofit for free. These are all free services. So, and if you don't get on the phone, you won't find them. So if you think this phone is stupid, fine, then just don't use it. I'm not forcing you to use it. I'm telling you where to get money, that's all, and help. And see, what they're mentors. These are people that get grants to help you for free, okay? So they already got paid. You never have to pay these people anything. And then you sit down, you're looking for money, you're looking for legal help, you're looking for accounting help, any kind of help with your organization. Now, they're all different, So that's why one may help you, one may not, or whatever. So that's why you go through the list and keep calling somebody. It's like getting a job. You don't go to one office and say, hey, is there a job? And they say no. Then you say, oh, there's no jobs out there. No, you keep calling. That's the way you get things done. Remember me in the 90s. Love the suit, by the way. Thanks. I know. Trump just got two of the, yeah, forget about what Trump does. Nothing's changing the bottom line of how much money the government's giving out. And he's cutting out $200 million. He's talking. He's not getting anything out. He's talking. To get things cut is a different process. Talking is easy for Mr. Trump. But to get it done, and he may get it done, he may not, doesn't matter. But you won't see the results for 2 years or more. So ignore what people say in Washington, because nothing will change in your current future, and you have the problems are still there. You could fix all these problems before before they get around to really changing. And I've been watching this for 50 years. The most people have a chance of changing is like 2 or 3%. And that may be very important in the long term, but in the short term, it's nothing. Give me a whole brick of Coke. I guarantee you won't see me again. How about Pepsi? Would Pepsi work? And people who don't need money know how it is under the table. Okay, all these are true, David. What does that have to do with you? I mean, you want to change that? Okay, then that's done through politics, and you go out and change that. If you want to survive and do something in life, you have to change the current system. I mean, you have to use the current system as it is. I mean, right or wrong, you want to use it? Don't use it. Complain about it? Okay. Complaining here isn't going to do anything. It's elected officials that decide all this stuff. If you give me money, I'm just going to give it back to the community. That's great. Then start a nonprofit and do that. Yeah, I get paid to sit on the couch like a potato. Some people do. Workers for sector. Well, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's not really helpful here. Do you have a lot of people here from Michigan who could tell me a few things available? Yes, there's lots. You don't even have to. We have a state-by-state community within Let's Go Help. But you could find out right now by not giving me money and going to findhelp.org, okay? Findhelp.org. Put in your zip code, okay? And you'll find 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 organizations in your zip code that give out free money and help. That's right, go look. Now what you have to do is then get on the phone. Because if you don't get on the phone and talk to these people, you won't know what's really there and if you're eligible or not. You can't read something and pretend to know if you're eligible or not. You talk to people. And yeah, you may have to wait on hold for 20 minutes. What the hell? Somebody gonna give you $50,000? You can wait on hold for an hour or a day or a year, huh? Let's get a free handout. Yes, okay, I'm working on that now to get it into the link on YouTube, okay? So let me go now. My voice is dying. So talk to you later, guys. Thanks for putting up with my tacky jokes.